Yes.
And you got Raven, who's also doing a seminar tomorrow at the Warriors Wrestling Training Center at F1 Station at
Correct.
7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Eric Sims is bringing in, I believe, Tommy Rich and the Rock and Roll Express, who are wrestling the Midnight Classic tomorrow.
Yes.
Colonel De Beers is a scratch. I believe he fell ill.
Yes. We had a long 150 something comment thread on Eric Sims's page where he had, I don't know why, but he had to explain to one particular fan in particular.
No, you know what? These fucking people. I couldn't see half that shit because I blocked these fucking jerk-offs. There's all these fake accounts fucking with people. It was a no-win fight for me on their little webpage. I'm not even going to put it over on here, but I just blocked it. I was like, you know what? I can't win because these guys are just fake profiles. There's nothing I can do to beat them, so I was like, fuck them. But Eric Sims over. I have to explain stuff.
Yeah, he doesn't have to. The guy's sick. Plain and simple. There's no, doesn't need to show a doctor's note and Sims sure as hell doesn't need to spend a ridiculous amount of money 3 days before the event and fly in somebody else. I mean, that's just financial suicide.
Yeah, whatever.
So.
And is that it? Is that all we get?
No, you got your buddy RDP bringing in D'Lo Brown.
D'Lo Brown, yeah, he'll be in action tomorrow, Saturday too.
Yep, and then you got the star of the brand new season being, I guess, taped now in Lucha. You got Sonny Kiss.
Sonny Kiss will be in action. Yes, he will.
Yeah, and then of course you got you got Chris Steeler, and you got I think Vinny Pacifico, fresh off his tour in the UK, right, coming back.
That's successful No Limits title defenses over in the UK. That's our third. We have four championships in Warriors Wrestling. That's the third of the four.
Mm-hmm.
Be defended overseas. Our women's champion Nyla Rose is currently in Japan, defending the Warriors Wrestling women's title. She's already had a few title defenses. She's also been in some tag matches. Obviously, title not on the line.
Right.
Those matches. I did post one of the matches. She sent me. I do not know the girl's name. Who she wrestled? I don't know her. I don't speak Japanese. It's on our YouTube page, youtube.com/WWTV Live. We just put in Warriors of Wrestling, Nyla Rose. It's on there. Yeah, and she'll be over there for a few months, I believe, till the fall.
Yeah, she's going to be there till I think the is it sometime in July? July, August. No, she's there through August. So I guess she's coming back either late August or early September.
Yeah, she's going to be there. She's not back with us until our October show.
Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, she's got she loves it there. I mean, this is I think this is her second time there, and she's she tells me all about it. She loves it. With the time change, she's during the day. It's nighttime for us, so I get to talk to her then. But she's having a good time over there. And one thing I got to say about anybody who goes to Japan and works out with them and does it, they come back in such better shape than they did when they left.
I agree with that, and I know one thing. First of all, she better not lose that belt over there. And second off, I know that Nikki Adams is looking for her rematch when she gets back.
Right.
And she's entitled to that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, all the trouble it took to get that damn belt, it better come back.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Nikki had that belt for about a year.
Over a year. Yep. It was a year. It was a year and a week. So yeah, it was definitely over a year. And hey, look, she held that belt proudly. She took on everybody. Anybody you threw at her, she took on and she defeated.
Absolutely. And you know what? The grind don't stop for Nikki. I know coming up, she's got Kelly Klein Saturday. She's got Kimberly in August when we return to Brooklyn. Women Warriors 6.
August 11th. Yep, she takes on Abby Lath, formerly NXT star. But yeah, I mean, it's you know what? She's the face. She's she's the women face of the franchise. So she's earned that right. She's earned that right to fight the big matches. She's never really complained, and she's taken on anybody, and always represented the brand with respect and professionalism, and didn't act like an entitled little brat.
well, no, Nikki Adams didn't go out and say, if I don't wrestle somebody, I'm not going to show up. Or, like some people were booked for Women of Warrior 6 against Vanity. That match was fine for this person. But then I was told if this so-called person doesn't wrestle Nikki on the second show, the men's show, that she's not going to show up to wrestle Vanity on the women's show. So, when you make demands like that to me and you're really not worth a pot of pits, Joey D says, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. and it upsets me. It upsets me, though. It does, because...
If you can't take an arm drag and you can't bump, you don't belong in the ring with Nikki Adams. Here's the thing, when somebody's telling me they should be the face of the women's division and all this, and, the face of the women's division's got to be the girl that, when I bring in somebody like a Victoria, which we did about a year and a half ago,
mm-hmm.
They have to be able to wrestle that person. Victoria is going to come, and she's going to come to work. And that's why Nikki was put in that position. You can't just have somebody in there that's not, they'll work down to me. No, I'm not paying somebody to come in and dumb themselves down.
Right.
That's just stupid.
Like I was saying, it just upsets me because I didn't see that.
Yeah, I'll give you an example. I'm old, I'm broken down, I'm slow, I'm going to bring in Rey Mysterio
mm-hmm.
and wrestle him. I would put Rey Mysterio in there with somebody that can go. You know what I'm saying? It would be stupid to put me in there with him because I can't physically compete with him.
Right, you're not that type of promoter that's going to put yourself in all the main events.
I don't care. I don't even want to wrestle anymore.
Well, you got other larger but smaller things at home to worry about that you don't need to be putting yourself in harm's way.
I got a lot of shit going on at home that I got to worry about.
Yep. You got a kid to look after. You got a new home to take care of and build for that.
I forgot about Anakin. Yeah.
Forgot about that kid. Oh yeah.
No, I can't forget about him. But yeah, I got the new home I'm buying. I got to rent out my house that I'm in now, and it's a bigger house for him. He's going to have a bigger yard to play in. That's going to have actual grass.
Yeah, and then you got your deckhand Scotty.
Shit. I got to get him a ride-on mower.
Oh my God!
This guy Scotty, I don't know if he's listening, but I know Scotty. When I showed him the house, I showed him pictures of it. I said, "There's a pool house. The pool's way in the back of the yard. And there's a pool house, and then behind the pool house, the property is probably about the size of my yard now."
Mm-hmm.
He goes, "Can I live in the pool house? There's water out there. There's electricity out there, but there's no heat."
Can I live?
I mean, I guess he was. It's like his own apartment. I guess
What's he gonna do? Shower with the garden hose?
I guess. He would have to come in the house for that.
That's gonna suck in January. Him running across the yard with wet hair, freezing his ass off.
Could I sleep in the garage?
Oh my God. Whew. But yeah, so I mean, you're looking forward to this Saturday show, correct?
Of course, I look forward to them all. I've been doing this for over 11 years now. We're 11 and a half years in. Now we added all the conventions that we do and the trips that we take and all that stuff. I look forward to the camaraderie of it. I got rid of a lot of jerk-offs, a lot of headaches. We'll continue to keep doing that if I need to see it, need be. But you think Greg's still around?
Oh man! So how's the Raven seminar looking?
Good. A lot of people I don't know that have signed up for it. Raven is one of the better minds in wrestling. I'm really, I've never seen him in the seminars. I don't know what he's going to talk about. I don't know what he's going to do in ring.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's one of the great minds, psychology wise.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about a guy who reinvented himself from, Scotty the Body to Scotty Flamingo,
Johnny Polo.
Yeah, Johnny Polo, and
Johnny
then
Polo.
Yeah, I mean, and to fail at WCW with one gimmick, WWF with another gimmick.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but he was Johnny Polo. He was managing the Quebecers, and I think he was managing Adam. Was he managing Adam Bomb too?
Yeah, I do remember seeing a lot of photos with him with Adam Bomb, so I would imagine that's it.
He was producing their Saturday morning show, Superstars, for a while. And then he left you with ECW and he became Raven, the character that everybody knows him as.
Yeah, which was iconic.
And he was a champion. He was a champion for 96, 97.
Mm-hmm.
That feud with Tommy Dreamer, which is everybody knows that feud. Everybody knows that character with his lackeys, the Stevie Richards, the Bohemian, and so on. Sandman's wife.
Yeah, I remember that. But I mean, it's an iconic character. I mean, anybody who watched wrestling in the late '80s and all through the '90s knew Raven. It was just his promos were great. His just the way he carried himself in the ring was a little bit before its time. I mean, he was kind of doing things that the Undertaker was doing with WWE, and the very dark, mysterious character, and he used to scare a lot of people. People really thought that this guy was a couple of freaking crayons short of a box. So he's good at what he does, but I'm excited. I've met him in the past before, and at signings, and I'm excited to bring him in. He's pumped. He's looking forward to it.
Oh.
So
kind of when I was on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Did you? All right, let's get to the Grandmaster Sexy here. Did you even start talking about this?
No, I was just about to talk about it when you called in, but yeah. So apparently, this jackass was arrested for running up an $800 bill in a hotel and didn't have the funds on his credit card to pay for it.
These guys, and Kevin Nash did that to. Who did he do that to? Lewis? Was it somebody at a big event that brought him in? He ran up a big hotel bill. It's like, what are you guys, 5 years old? These guys at like Sabu that wreck hotel rooms and all this childish nonsense. Like they think they're Guns and fucking Roses. Like grow the fuck up.
I agree. I mean, it's kind of what Sabu. Remember what Sabu did to Pat Buck?
Yeah, he was smearing shit, human feces all over the walls. I heard. Is that right? Am I right?
Yeah, it was. That was just some of it. I mean, it was shit. There was blood everywhere. There was drug paraphernalia. There was dog shit because they brought their dog in the hotel. Dog shit and piss everywhere.
What a fucking, like again, why? What's the point of that? But these are grown men. These aren't children.
I don't know. I mean, but people still book this guy, so I don't know. After all that,
I don't know why. He could barely fucking walk.
Well, that's why you remember when they were going to run that PWS, when they came back and they were going to do Sabu against Vader, and it was literally the guy with a bad knee and a reconstructed hip versus a guy that was going to die in 9 months from heart failure.
Yeah, did either one of them show up?
I think Sabu showed up. Vader canceled. They blamed it on him. He blamed it on them. More not normal crap. The show went on. There was about 65 people there. It was garbage. And like I said, way back when, one and done, and they haven't been heard from ever again.
Big shock.
Yeah. Again, I know it's sarcastic, but like, was anybody really freaking surprised? You knew Pleska was behind all of it, and he was hoping that it took off, because if it took off and they made money, he gets off scot-free, takes his money that he sold the company for, and he goes bye-bye. But if it fails, he could just blame it on the new owners.
Well, if it failed, obviously, because they're not running anymore.
Right. So, he didn't get the money he wanted for the company, and the other guy, that's now his third failed company. His third failed wrestling company. I'm like, really? Come on. How many times are you going to do it before you realize you shouldn't be doing it? Just how many times can you get arrested before you realize you need help?
Oh. There's some of these guys, I'm not going to mention names because I mentioned it earlier on the show before, but they find these money marks, and I don't know how they find them. I've never operated with one. I never will.
Mm-hmm.
But, eventually their money runs out if you keep losing money. And, some of these guys, a lot of them, that's why they're out of business or on their way out of business.
Yeah, I mean...
I was talking with Dan Crisp about it, and, we hate the same people. And he's like, yeah, how many times can a guy lose thousands of dollars and be like, okay, when's the next show? I mean, you got to be a real fucking moron.